The world is noisy. It is loud, chaotic, and designed to keep you weak. Most people spend their lives reacting. They react to their notifications, they react to their emotions, and they react to the opinions of people who don't even matter. They are leaves in the wind, blown in whatever direction the world decides. But you are here because you feel it, that silent pull towards something greater. Thousands of years ago, on a battlefield called Kurukshetra, a warrior named Arjuna felt exactly what you feel. Paralysis, doubt, the weight of 1,000 expectations. He dropped his bow and wanted to quit, but his guide, Lord Krishna, didn't offer him a hug. He offered him the truth. He told him to stand up and realize his divine nature. Today, we are building your mental fortress. We are going beyond simple motivation. We are entering the realm of the deity mindset. If you want to master your life, you must first master the godlike potential within your own mind. Look at the ocean. On the surface, there are storms. Waves crash, winds howl, and there is total destruction. But 300 feet below, it is silent, it is still, it is unbothered. This is how your mind must become. In the Bhagavad Gita, this is called being a sthitaprajna, one whose wisdom is steady. Most people are surface dwellers. When something good happens, they are unnaturally high. When something bad happens, they fall into a depression. They are slaves to external circumstances. To have a deity mindset is to be the deep ocean. You acknowledge the storm on the surface, but you do not let it reach your depths. You train yourself to be the observer of your life, not just the victim of it. When someone insults you, it is just noise. When you lose money, it is just a shift in numbers. When you feel fear, it is just a chemical reaction. None of it defines you unless you give it permission. Stop giving the world permission to disturb your peace. Build your stillness. That is where your true power hides. Imagine a chariot pulled by 5 wild horses. These horses are your senses: sight, sound, touch, taste, and smell. They want to run in every direction. They want the sugar, they want the cheap dopamine, they want the comfort, and they want to hide from the work. If the driver, your intellect, is asleep, those horses will drag you into the abyss. They will destroy your potential before you even realize it. Krishna teaches us that the mind is the reins. If you do not hold those reins with a grip of iron, you are not free. You are a slave. Most people think freedom means doing whatever you feel like doing. That isn't freedom, that's biology. True freedom is the ability to do what you should do, regardless of how you feel. Discipline is the act of pulling the reins. Every time you wake up when the alarm goes off, you pull the reins. Every time you choose the hard path over the easy one, you pull the reins. Eventually, the horses stop fighting you. They begin to serve you, and that is when you become a force of nature. This is the hardest lesson for the modern man to learn. We are told to be goal-oriented. We are told to obsess over the prize. But the Gita tells us something different. It tells us that you have a right to the work, but you have no right to the results. This sounds like a defeat, but it is actually the ultimate weapon. When you obsess over the result, you create anxiety. Will I win? What if I fail? What will they think? This anxiety drains your energy and ruins your performance. The deity mindset is about nishkama karma, action without attachment. You put 100% of your soul into the process, and you give 0% of your heart to the outcome. You work like a god, but you remain as detached as a ghost. If you win, fine. If you lose, fine. Because your satisfaction didn't come from the trophy. It came from the fact that you showed up and fought with everything you had. When you no longer fear the outcome, you become the most dangerous person in the room. You can't be intimidated because you've already won within yourself. You were not born to be average. You were not born to just pay bills and die. You have a dharma, a divine purpose that only you can fulfill. But dharma isn't found by looking at your neighbor. It's not found on social media. It is found by looking inward and asking, what is the highest version of myself, and what am I doing today to become him? It is better to fail at your own destiny than to succeed at someone else's. Stop trying to fit into the molds that society built for the weak. Stand up. Take the weight of the world on your shoulders. Not because you have to, but because you are strong enough to carry it. The age of the modern warrior is here, It is not fought with swords, but with focus. It is not fought on fields, but in the silence of your own room when nobody is watching. The battlefield is yours. The reins are in your hands. The ocean is deep. Welcome to Deity Mindset.